it's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk. Welcome back, everybody, and thanks for tuning in. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I will endeavor to do the same. It is moi today in my Kunze Panzer. Oh, we've got the bright lights coming down and attacking the Sturm K. We are here on Himmelsperl Riverdorf, another of the channelized lovely maps, and I'm in my Kunze Panzer, Tier 9, in a 2-tier battle, top tier. That looks nice, I like it. The Kunze is the next in the hit parade for my 100 Battle Challenge. It's kind of a smaller, slower Leopard PTA with a twist, and that twist is the old X that will put you into a siege mode, gives you a bunch more depression, a more accurate gun, but reloads slower. It's actually not bad in fast mode as well, so you've got some options. We're going to try to take the middle here. I see the lightweight. I can see my buddies pushing in. I'm going to go ahead and shoot him on the way in, but I miss, and I take a few hit points there from the light tank. We'll swing up here and try to help get rid of the lightweight. Down he goes, and the Bulldog loses his mind and decides, well, hey, one dead guy is good, two is better, so we take care of that for him. Oh, he gets away, but I think the other Bulldog kills him. There we go. And now the 274 Alpha says, if 2 is dead, 3 is even better than that. So, we oblige. Somebody please explain to me the thought process that was going on there. I mean, sometimes I lose my mind also and do silly things, but that took the cake. So we've got the top. Now the question on this map is, what do you do with this? I mean, it's good. It's not great. And I don't really have any shots, but there's a big push in the north, so I'm thinking I'm just going to head off this way. And then the T-44 shows up. I'm like, well, I can't go where I want to go, so he's fired. Let's go in here and sneak one on this dude, and we'll just take down the T-44 next. Sounds good. Waiting for him to fire if he does so. Boom. Alright, snuck another one on him, and then he kills off that. I don't know what the Cobra's doing. He's probably got a long reload, and I'm trying to get in here and maybe get a sneaky shot. I don't want to get locked down too long here. Unfortunately, I allow him to have a shot on me that I probably should not have, and the Cobra would have taken care of him. But there you go. I'll fix the ammo rack, and now I'm thinking, alright, what do we do now? Do I want to go this way? Because there's a lot of tanks. Things are looking good. We're up hit points. We're definitely up tanks 6-4. We have a pretty good situation. I'm really liking what's going on down there in the west for the moment, but I'm not liking what's going on in the north. In the north, it's not so much, and we're about to lose our last tank there. So the initial idea was to push in there and go after them, come in behind them, but now they're all alive, so crapperoni. Can't do that. So let's back out. Now we've got guys starting to conglomerate over there, and there's a lot of TDs. All right, let's think about this for a minute, because I've run into this situation on this map a couple times. It's not particularly the case on this one, but obviously those TDs and the rest of their tanks, whatever's left that isn't lit, are sort of hanging out around cap. Now, maybe not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's maybe 2 or so, maybe 1. Pushing into the cap right now is not a great idea. So I'm just sort of waiting. Is something going to come across this bridge? Our Cobra kind of goes up and gets in their face. Unfortunately, I'm not there to help. We get their 101. Our guys are sort of hanging out over there in the west, not getting too crazy, pushing in, and then I catch the TNT, and that's what I was looking for. So I shut him down. I'll back out. No sense letting 2 or 3 tanks come around the corner and shoot me. Now we're just looking at, there's another guy try to cross that bridge. Our Cobra fell back. I really want to go in there, but I'm just not going to survive that, so I'll back out. So the general idea of this particular video today is this is a game I should have won. So foreshadowing, it's not going to happen. Oh, I just can't shut down the Cobra with a 311 roll. 390 alpha, and I can't shut down the Cobra. Looking for a shot on him. Don't have it. There we go. Progetto's wandering around out in the open. We'll shoot him. Notice I'm not in the X mode. I'm not in the high gun depression mode. And then I eat a shot because I'm not paying attention to that. And that was a bad, bad move. I just stayed there too long. I'm thinking I'm dead against the Pantera. I'm just trying to not take some damage to a little angle. I lived through that. He comes at me. Gets another shot. Holy cow. Just that little wiggle jiggle. And I survived that. Now I know I've got the Cobra coming to back me up. And I'm going to make a runner right here. It still looks like we're in great shape. Just look at what we got. We have some low hit point tanks, but we should be in great shape right here. So I'm going to fall back, and I'm thinking between me and the Cobra we should be able to handle this. And then I see the Sturv coming up. I actually don't notice it in game till he comes up the ramp. 777's coming in. We got a Char Future going around behind him. This just looks like a total win on this side. We should have no problem with this, right? Char Future's doing okay. So the Sturv comes in. He's going to start backing us up. I do not want to get in there because I'm a one-shot. So I don't want to walk up there and tempt one of those guys or maybe get YOLO'd by the Pantera. So I like what the Sturv's doing. The ship tick dies. That's not great. We have 3 of them over here. The Progetto, I think, is actually going to beat these 2 fools. Or close to it. So now I'm looking for a shot. Oh, never mind. Sorry. He dies. Now the... Oh, that's right. So what's happening now is these guys are out in the open. The Scorpion, the Sturv, and the JT, full hit points, is sitting on that hill looking towards them over there. So they actually have some hit points on us. But we're still in okay shape. Sturv's trying to get a shot. He doesn't quite get there. Here comes the Pantera. Char Future is trying to get up there, but unfortunately he's taking on a JT. JT takes some big hits, but doesn't quite die. It looks like the Char is potentially out of shots. He tries to get by, but the Pantera owns him. A little bit of a ram, and holy cow, things are getting tight. Sturv is going in at him. I'm not really sure why he did that, but he did. I should have pushed in and tried to help, but again, it's a 772 hit point 777. So there's one place right there where I failed. Should have been in there to help that guy, both me and the Cobra. Cobra's at 35 seconds, though. So now we're very defensive. We still have a Scorpion G over there, which is nice. So he's hanging out. Char is saying capture the base. Scorpion's hanging out. I think the Scorpion actually drives on base, which is a huge mistake. Zero reason to do that. And then it looks like he goes a little too far forward, or maybe he's trying to hide behind that little ridge right there, and unfortunately the JT is going to see him. Yep, and he takes him out. Oh, so many mistakes, guys. So many mistakes right in a row right here. Here comes the 777, so I'll put a shot on him. That's actually helpful for us. So we get him down to a one-shot, although the Cobra, he just gets unlucky. He does 33, he does 40, and he does 89. So heat, I guess, potentially, or HE, whatever he was shooting, doesn't quite kill that guy. Still, though, this is doable. I'm gonna wait here. I probably should be firing APCR because I'm hoping to get a side shot on this guy. I'm lucky I don't get into the tracks, especially on that first one where I shot him right into the side. So now the 777 and the Cobra decides to go around the outside. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I can probably hold here. If the 777 comes out and I one-shot him, then the JT tries to push. I should be able to one-shot him. So unless they both come and I bounce and they're able to push up onto me, I should be able to handle it. So I'm pretty happy with what's going on. Scorpion says WTF. I don't know, the JT may have blind shot. I don't know. He's not a particularly good player. I think this is the one of, if not the best, JT game of his life. So now I see the Sturv moving, which means, all right, he's going to try to use this guy's armor. What I expected to see after this was him come on the other side of the Sturv and go hold down. But watch what he does. He keeps pushing, which is fine. I'm like, all right, well, what's he going to do here? Is he going to try to sneak by? Because I'm going to have to back out real fast. Nope, he does that. So I miss. Oh. If I was him, I'd have come out and put my gun on mine. As soon as that Kunze fired, and then he just comes out, tries to push it, and dies. I think he thought about it, maybe a little late. Potentially misread the reload. So the Cobra's coming around behind him thinking, well, that's great. Let me just wait. I don't want to walk into the JT if he is pushing with the 777. Doesn't look like he was. So I'm thinking, where's the JT gone? All right, let's do this. We got the Cobra, we got me, no problem. Here's where I misread this thing. I actually thought the Cobra may have come off the ledge. He might be sitting right there. So not the Cobra, but the JT. So he wasn't. Okay, great. I crossed. Now, here's what I thought. When I saw the Cobra turn that corner, I thought the JT was gone, and he wasn't up here. I'll show you where he is, because he's about to kill me. And it never crossed my mind that he had actually come a little bit deeper into this. So I'll come this way. And now, at this point, I'm thinking he's definitely not here, right? The Cobra was on this edge. He would have seen him, but apparently he was just enough around the corner, because watch where he is. Complete misread. He's just around the corner enough right there, and I should have stopped immediately. I'll tell you, I didn't actually notice it. I think I was looking at the Cobra on the minimap because I walk right into this. because if I'd have stopped right here, we were in great shape. But for some reason, I kept going. Notice my turret went like that because of my eyes came back. Went, holy crap! I was looking at the minimap, expecting the JT to be lit out here. I had no idea that he had actually come enough around this corner. Look at that bend right there. So he can be, unless he gets proxy lit or the Cobra comes up behind him. Man, just a complete misplay on my part. That should have been an absolute win. And then watch what happens here. He actually turns, and then this is just brutal. Oh, the Cobra misses. Sort of sits there for a second, tries to go towards the JT, and the JT shuts him down. 6 kills, 5,000 something damage. I had over 4,000 with 2 kills and could not bring this one back with the W. Just a heartbreaker and just a couple really important misreads. And that's how close these close games get. At least I was there and had the opportunity to do it. I just blew it in terms of execution. Lots of good little nuggets there for everybody to take a look at as far as, you know, end game decision making. That's something I'll put in my bag of tricks. I didn't consider that there was that angle there. I thought it was more of an L, that as the Cobra was on this ledge, and I don't know why he went off. I wish he would have come up and helped me pinch. But for a while, I thought we were on the same wavelength, and then he went off, and I went, all right, it looks like there's no JT up here. He's probably falling back, and I just walked right into it. Absolute bummer. That is all I've got for today. Thanks for tuning in. We will see ya.